It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
At the plate, Andrew Velasquez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, Dero. They're looking to embark on an 8-game road trip. First things first, win this one here. Worry about getting on that bird for 8 games after this one here today.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second, but that'll be off the wall in right center, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
Now at the plate, Hanser Alberto. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Dero, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Trey Mancini stands in as he looks at a called strike. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for wrap number 1. So first and third with 1 away, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's out.
hard hit ball to short. And a base hit as the run is in to score, and the Orioles have a 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Standing in now, Dwight Smith Jr. Line toward right center. Grichuk is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. D-Row, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
First pitch of the at-bat. Anthony Santander is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
The set and the 2-0.
Nope. Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. He's set. The 3-2. This is hit softly to third. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. Orioles settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Orioles are on top 1-0. Kohl Stewart will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Bo Bichette is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Travis Shaw. You look at the numbers, and the thing that really stands out to me is his batting average. It's under the Mendoza line. You just wouldn't think a guy would struggle that much, but it's just been an uphill battle for him all season long. I know he's been really frustrated by the way the things have gone.
Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Into the box now, Adam Eaton. First pitch on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. On his way to second is Eaton. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Standing in, Lourdes Gurriel, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. He's set, now the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
Eaton at second with 2 down. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The set and the 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Austin Hayes.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting it.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Stepping in now, Adley Rutschman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Chris Davis at the plate now. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 88.
Stepping in, Andrew Velasquez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-1 count and the pitch.
That's the ball.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. So far this season, Velasquez brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Hanser Alberto will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1.
Count 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Swing and a liner. Foul. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. The set and the 2-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Travis Shaw. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Grichuk, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
1 out, nobody on. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate now, Reese McGuire. Popped him up. Rutschman over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We've played 2 full. The Orioles lead it 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Trey Mancini.
Right fielder, Trey Mancini.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
So digging in now, Renato Nunez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And he misses there, 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Right side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr.
Now in the box, Dwight Smith Jr. hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they lead it 1-0.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they're having troubles in 2 significant areas, on-base percentage and strikeouts, both of which they rank near the bottom of the league. One coach told me they're doing everything they can to make adjustments, most notably by having more patient at-bats. He said there are times to be aggressive early in an at-bat, but for the most part, we need to do a better job of working the count. We have to draw more walks and get into better hitters' counts. That's something to keep in mind as we watch them the rest of the way, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First offering on its way. Teoscar Hernandez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fouled off. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Gaviglio.
Now at the plate, Gaviglio. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So stepping in, Bo Bichette, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are two gone now.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Guerrero.
Standing in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Biggio stands at second with two gone. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. And another foul ball. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They trail this one 1-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the box, Anthony Santander, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. High in the air out to center field after it is eaten. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Digging in, Austin Hayes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here it comes.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Adley Rutschman.
In now, Adley Rutschman. He reached on a single in his first try. The pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. One run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Here now the 2-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton.
The center fielder, Adam Eaton.
First pitch on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Hayes is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The first baseman, number 6, Travis Shaw.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch down the first baseline. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1 home. Ground ball right side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 15.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Hayes on the run for it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Number 10.
At the plate, Reese McGuire, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And it's fouled away. He's set. The 2-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and up next the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis.
Number 19, Chris Davis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. One and one, the count to Chris Davis. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Eaton on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 88.
Ready for another shot now, Andrew Velasquez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 pitch.
No, that's low.
Two balls and a strike. One out, nobody on.
That's
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping up now, Hanser Alberto. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Liner towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as you can see there, he currently leads the Orioles in that category. So here's Trey Mancini as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Ball
2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executes.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Sam Gaviglio trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Sam Gaviglio.
And here's Renato Nunez. This is foul right side. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Nunez has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Gaviglio typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And they will get the force at third, and that's that. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. The O's lead this thing 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. Teoscar Hernandez is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here comes the 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shown.
Ready once again, Bo Bichette. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Hernandez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game.
Right there, you never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Hey, anytime you can put some points on the board, we're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not. But certainly when you get a big swing like that, make the fellas in the dugout feel a lot happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
Popped up. Nunez in foul ground. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike one. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding forward now is the DH, Dwight Smith Jr. Lifetime against this pitcher, batting at an even .400. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
One-0 count. Here it is.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Pitch on the way. Oh, look at this sliding stop. He goes to first. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Number 25, Anthony Santander.
Ready now for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Two and 0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
Count 3-0.
And the pitch.
Yeah.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Now batting, Austin Hayes. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike at the knees.
1-1.
Evens the count at 1-1. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 2-1. Hunter Harvey enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 56, Hunter Harvey.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lourdes Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Harvey, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Here's the 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Real nice curveball there.
Ready with the 1-2. Popped up. Rutschman is there, and that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Adley Rutschman. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here comes the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hit in the air to center field. Eaton is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Chris Davis.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1 for the
We're in
count.
the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
So now to the plate, Andrew Velasquez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Now batting, second baseman, Hunter Alberto.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. No balls and 1 strike. Quick check on that tying run at first. Don't want to forget about him. Comes set with the 0-1. This one's down to third. Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. Our score remains 2-1. Richard Bleier gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Richard Bleier.
Stepping into the box, Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 10.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. The 0-2 delivery. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he rips it on the ground to second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gaviglio.
Coming to the plate now, Gaviglio. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. And now pitch on the way.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike. Nope, that's down.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. First offering on its way. Biggio leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The 1-2 runs a bit inside for a ball. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First pitch on its way.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
That's it. Ball two.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike one. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Slow grounder to first. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Orioles 1. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Trey Mancini.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the pitch.
Ball one. Ball match outside.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Settling in now, Renato Nunez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
A 2-1 count to Nunez. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. High and deep to right center. Eaton is after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Justin Miller gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 60, Justin Miller.
At the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. hit hard, but foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-1 home. Miller, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 16th round selection during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2-2.
This is on the ground over to first. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Smith, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here comes the 0-1. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. This is flared out towards second. To second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
At the plate, Adley Rutschman, and their runners at the corners now. Giles enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Here's the first pitch to him. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Orioles settle for 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Orioles 2. Shawn Armstrong is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the third base line. Set to deliver the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here now the 2-2. Is fastball taken high for a ball.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly, and he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Hit weakly back to the mound. One there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Stepping up to the plate, Rendell Grichuk. His prior history in this matchup, he's a .375 hitter. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit high and deep to right center. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Chris Davis.
Number 19, Chris Davis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Big swing by Davis now, and this is carrying well to right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot down the line in right, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Number 88.
In now, Andrew Velasquez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. To the plate now, Hanser Alberto. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Giles is there, and he has it for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, Trey.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As one away, the runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch, and not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
The 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a 2-run lead.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Now batting, third baseman.
Anthony Bass enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 52, Anthony Bass.
Into the box now, Renato Nunez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Liner towards second. And there's out number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Ready for another chance? Dwight Smith Jr. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to the right side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And he popped him up. Coming in is Hernandez, and this will land foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Three runs already home here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And this will be fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So disaster strikes here in the ninth, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. We'll head now to the bottom of the ninth. The Orioles are on top, 5-3. Richie Martin is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter.
Now playing shortstop,
Mychal Givens enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 60, Mychal Givens.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Reese McGuire. Billy McKinney will be summoned to pinch hit here to start the bottom of the ninth. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. Lays off 1-0. The average coming in 257. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. The 1-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting,
Ready now to Oscar Hernandez. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
No, that's low.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Digging in now, Gaviglio, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Two-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Changeup low, 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now here's the pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Hayes on the run for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The O's came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Shawn Armstrong claims the win out of the pen, his first. Mychal records the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles. 5 runs, 15 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.